Hello, everybody. Dave Neal here, stand-up comic, host of Bachelor Nation News, and we have Rachel Recchia all but confirming the Gabby Erich Schwer breakup. We're going to play the clip from her interview on Bachelor Happy Hour, and we've got a couple other clips to play for you as well. Follow me on Instagram at DNeals. I've got a stand-up show tonight, Election Day in Santa Clarita, California. What is that? Half an hour, 40 minutes north of Los Angeles. I've got that, and I'm also going to be on Patreon at 10 a.m. today, patreon.com/Dave Neal for private behind-the-scenes bonus content. And I've got a new graphic right down there. The Bachelor Rush Hour podcast with Dave Neal launched last week, and we have daily episodes every afternoon for your afternoon commute. Bachelor Rush Hour. Maybe you're going to be stuck in a line voting and you just want something to listen to. Well, I got you covered. I've got all of the roundup from the news of the day over there on Bachelor Rush Hour. All right, so I'm going to play this clip for you guys of Rachel on the Bachelor Happy Hour podcast and what she has to say about Gabby. She's sort of vague, but it pretty much puts an end to any speculation there that was made yesterday by Jesse Palmer when he weighed in on Gabby and Erich's split. Jesse spoke with E! News, and he kind of was like, he said, I'm sad for both of them. I know this is a really heavy time for both of them. I spoke to both of them. I spoke to Gabby yesterday. I talked with Erich this morning. I just wish the best for them. I don't want to speak out of place and out of turn, but they're both amazing people, and it was an honor to be on that journey with them. I saw the potential in the relationship and what was so beautiful about it. Selfishly, I hold out hope for the both of them. I just want them both to be happy. She felt they weren't aligned and weren't on the same page. Gabby was hoping they could give each other space, is what the source said. So anyway, it was kind of like up in the air, like, wait, are they still together, or is he just doing word salad speaking on behalf of the show? Because, of course, we don't have an announcement, and here is what Erich said yesterday. She keeps crushing it, and y'all need to keep voting tonight. Of course, that was for Gabby's performance on Dancing with the Stars. She did crush it. She got perfect scores from the judges, and what they say was one of the best dances they've ever seen. All right, so before I play the Bachelor Happy Hour clip with Rachel Recchia, here's a quick clip, losing it here, video of Logan saying why he decided to pursue Shanae despite her bad reputation. Have a listen.
My attention when you said, I came down the stairs wanting to get to know Shanae. What about her did you actually, she didn't have a good rep on the first time around, a really not a good rep.
I love how Michelle's leading the question. She's like, what about her was it? Come on.
Yeah.
What did you know about her? What coming down the stairs, you're like, I want to get to know Shanae, regardless of everything that was being said.
Before Logan speaks, if anyone wants my opinion, nobody asked. The thing that's likable about Shanae is she seems like a fun person when you're not fighting with her. Now, everyone's got their dark side, but she seems like a ball buster, and I think a lot of guys like that. I mean, if you're asking for an opinion, and men can disagree, we don't all think alike, but guys like a little bit of a ball buster. Shanae seems like one of those types that was raised with a bunch of brothers, and she can go kind of punch you on the arm and what I mean, I don't know. I think some guys like that sort of challenge.
Yeah. I think Jesse asked me at the stairs, who would you like to get to know? And I said Shanae, and it was it was a thing where I felt like on my season and in just a lot of my life in general, I was someone who was a bit misunderstood. Just always. I just like on my season, I was trying to be honest and trying to be the right guy. And sometimes it came out in ways that maybe people didn't quite understand. And I felt like I was kind of the odd man out a lot. I felt like an outcast a bit. And just growing up as a kid, I kind of felt that way. And I looked at Shanae and I was like, this is someone who maybe feels that way too, who feels like they were kind of a bit of an oddball in the group as a whole. She maybe I thought to myself, maybe she's misunderstood. Maybe she was very different in person. Maybe there's a lot more to her, and she's beautiful. I mean, I'm not going to act like that didn't play a little bit into it, but so I went down there thinking maybe she was like me in a lot of ways that are rare, and I wasn't wrong. I that first date, a lot of those things that I was curious about were true. There is a lot more to Shanae than people know. However, I think there are some qualities that came with that overpowered the good things that I saw. there were some qualities that weren't really conducive to a relationship to me that overpowered those good things that I saw.
All right. So anyway, he says there's more to people than what meets the eye and what you see there. And he says, of course, he's very good looking, which just goes to show maybe a lot of guys will go after somebody who might catch their eye and paint some red flags white. I don't think that's a gender issue. I think we all do that, right? We like to get out the old spray paint and go, oh, red flag. Not anymore. We painted them white, and then the red flags come back, and you're like, I guess this, spray paint's not good enough. Two coats. Who out there, talking about judging others, who out there has not put 3 or 4 coats on some red flags before? You just dip that whole thing right in the bucket, you know what I mean? Try some dye, the whole stuff. Okay, so we got that quote. Very nice, very interesting stuff there. And let's go to what Rachel had to say on Bachelor Happy Hour regarding Gabby.
But yeah, let's set the record straight. So timing-wise, you and Gabby went down there when you were both still engaged in happy relationships.
To Bachelor in Paradise.
Yes.
So you're at a different mindset, different point of your life, obviously, like post-show. So a lot has happened since then. So I want all of the listeners and viewers to remember that. Like, this was filmed many, many, many months ago, okay?
It was like weeks after our engagement. It was very soon.
Yeah.
Like not even a month. So, happier times.
Right.
It was a free trip to Mexico.
True. Okay, so you and Gabby, you go down on the beach together. You and Gabby had spent a lot of time on your season of The Bachelorette together very frequently, and now, you've gone through your breakup. And now Gabby's also going through a breakup, but she's also on Dancing with the Stars, and there's so much going on with her. Are you able to see her, talk to her outside of Dancing with the Stars? Like, how often are you guys connecting?
Yeah, I mean, she is so busy right now, which in a way I'm super grateful for this for her, because I think it's really like helpful to throw yourself into something. And she really is practicing all day, every single day. So as much as we can talk and exchange texts, we do.
So what she's saying is, without confirming it, she's saying, I'm so happy she has something to keep her busy as she goes through this breakup.
And I go and support her in person, really any chance I can get. So yeah, whatever support and whatever she needs right now, I'm going to try to give to her, just because we all know how difficult it is, especially in the public eye. But I'm just happy that she has at least something to focus on instead of just whatever is happening behind the scenes.
I do like the fact that they are giving her grace to talk about it when she's ready. They're almost like just saying what's known out there. Unlike other leads who have outed relationships. Yeah, we'll get into that story next. More to come there. Mm-hmm. All right, so then they play an advertisement, which we are not beholden to their advertisers.
We know you need a new show.
And this crazy Publix is done. Once, I'm going to put this out there right now, once she wins that mirror ball, the three of you will obviously have more girl time together, but could maybe live in the house together.
All right, so Becca's saying now once Gabby wins the Mirror Ball trophy, which Gabby may be a finalist, but it's not a shoo-in. She's got Charlie D'Amelio, Wayne Brady. There's a heavy competition, stiff competition. But she says once you win that, maybe Michelle, Rachel, and Gabby could all be roommates together.
All three roommates going through something similar and this crazy public eye.
I don't know if LA could handle that.
I don't know if my house could handle that. It would be burned to the ground.
Oh, wow.
I'm kind of here for it. We can make a little series.
That would be the show.
Dating in LA.
That would be the show. Oh my
gosh.
I will
off camera for the first time.
I will tease this though, is that
Rachel
baby. And I have decided that we are going to take a trip somewhere out of the country. Ooh. We're going to kind of video it. We'll make sure that our social media can kind of be a part of where we're going to bounce to next.
I say go to Havana, go to Cuba, do some of those sweaty Havana nines, dirty dancing stuff. You know what I mean? have some fun. Go. Don't go to. You don't want to go to Europe, okay? You don't want the. No offense to the Italian men out there. You don't need the. Rome. We've done enough Rome for the year, if you know what I'm talking about.
But we're gonna go on dates.
When is this happening? Have you guys planned
next month?
How long are you gonna go for?
2 weeks.
2 weeks. Ish.
Oh my god, this will be fun. Wait,
Yeah.
you have to do it like live in real time though, where it's
It
like
is.
and
Yeah.
like, can you have like polls for people to be like, oh, we kind of like are leaning towards this guy for somebody to date?
So we're gonna do.
You put their picture up, vote for the one that you want Michelle to go on a date with.
Yes!
I go on a date and I'm going to record her from the bush.
Hell yeah.
I like Rachel's commitment. She said, I'm going to record, Rachel said, I'm going to record Michelle from the bush. I do like Rachel's commitment. Rachel has grown on me in ways. I really do like her. And I look forward to seeing what's going to happen with her next. Now, she's about to mention she just went on a date.
Like Rachel will be like
Why
eating
is
dinner
that
on her
creepier?
own, filming like over where like Michelle's conversation. Oh, are you guys going to be mic'd up? Can we hear these?
Yeah, but honestly, what's really funny is why is thinking about Rachel filming from a bush a lot creepier than like being on a TV show where like you're making out and the camera's right here? Why is it more creepy?
Probably because if you
sunglasses on in the corner, like phone up recording.
Because if you guys do it this way, it could be illegal if like the other party doesn't know that they're being recorded.
Correct. I was gonna
That's
say this
why.
You know, it's a weird world we live in. You're allowed to film somebody else, and again, every country has its different rules. You're allowed to film somebody else in public, but I don't think you're allowed to record audio of them. I don't think you're allowed to record audio of conversation. In some state, I think it's a state-by-state issue. Some states you can illegally record or record audio with one party's consent, and some others. I'm no expert.
sounds sketchy.
Oh, I'm here for it though.
But yeah,
I feel like people
we'll
would
be
love
doing
that.
traveling.
That's so
Yes.
exciting. Okay, well, so
Speaking
speaking
of
of
dating,
dating, yeah, because Michelle and I, before you came on, Rachel, Michelle and I talked a little bit about like her getting back on the saddle and
That's
starting
what I've been saying.
date again.
No.
Have you been on any dates since coming to LA, or are you still just like taking it slow?
Well, obviously taking it slow, but I actually did go on a date last week.
Ooh, did it go well? Is there a second date in the future?
It did go well.
Okay.
And there is a second date in the future.
Wait, it's no one from the show, right? This is like a random person.
A random person.
How did you meet said random person?
He slid into, the DMs. Like we said on Happy Hour last time, like slide in.
They're open.
Yes!
All right, so Rachel went on a date with a guy who slid into her DMs, and that's it from this clip of Bachelor Happy Hour. You can go check out the full podcast wherever you listen to podcasts. And also, don't forget, if you want to give my podcast a rating, we can use it. Let's get over 300 ratings. We have 5 stars going. Bachelor Rush Hour with Dave Neal is a podcast I've got every single day of the week. I'll have some updates for you guys for today's Rush Hour, playing different music every episode, new intros, some audio will be clips from these YouTube videos, and some will be original thoughts based on the news that's going on. So go check that out, Bachelor Rush Hour. Link in the comment section below. All right, we'll be back with your next story right after this.